There we are. Hello, everybody, and hello, everybody in the chat. Well, this is exciting for me because when I first came onto YouTube and I first decided to do lives, I had one person who was set up to do a live from London, and he let me down, which I was annoyed about, and he's never been asked on again because the day before, I'd actually done a cold run through it at rehearsal to make him feel okay and let me get the, feel of doing a live. So come the day of the live, he vanished, never heard from him. And so he was consigned to the bin of never again. Well, the next person that came on was a lady called Sarah. And Sarah was the very first person on my life that I've spoke to. And I remember at the time, what was funny about it, because someone remarked on it, they said, mad eyebrows. The both of us, I used to wear heavy makeup then. The both of us had these big, thick, mad eyebrows. And they were like the same. It's like we were copying each other with our eyebrows. And so Sarah, I've been asking her now and again, do you want to come back on and all this? But we never got around to it. But now I can say I'm so pleased that Sarah is back here. And here is my lovely Sarah. Hello, darling.
Hiya, how are you?
Oh, we're all okay. And we've got to say hello to some people. There's Mandy. Oh, there's Kelsey. There's Jeff. Who else is there? Noxie. Oh, there's a few there, so we're okay.
But anyway, I've not done a live for ages, Anna.
What?
I haven't. I haven't done a live myself or been on anyone's live for ages.
Yeah, because every now, T-Gun, hello, darling. Every now and again, you say to didn't I? Do you want to do? Because I always wanted to get another live with you because I say you were the very, very first one. Yeah. And so there's something special about that. Saying, well, that's a few years ago now, isn't it?
No, yeah.
God,
yeah, I started my YouTube in the pandemic. I think lots of us did, didn't we?
Yeah, so it was absolutely amazing that. So made up here on here. So any exciting news to tell us?
Oh my God, where would I start, Anne?
I know, where would you start? I have been keeping an eye on you. Some things we best not talk about, aren't they? Some little things. I just got check. But yeah, oh God, yeah. So it's, you do have an exciting time, don't you, Sarah? You're never bored.
Let me go through what happened. My video got removed.
Oh God.
It's absolutely crazy. That's what I mean. Most people will know I ended up going back to prison. But what I got charged with, Anne, oh my goodness. Right, at first it was section 18, right?
Yeah.
Then next thing it was section 18, section 20, false imprisonment and attempted murder they put on.
So
with no evidence.
So it wasn't like shoplifting, was it?
No. Typical for me, it's always something that's over the top.
Dramatic. Yeah, very, very dramatic. But anyway, you're still going, you're surviving, aren't you?
Well, yeah, basically, that's what I mean. They just, because, like, truthfully, right, the system, they just want a guilty off you, yeah, for something. I got remanded. I went no comment in the interviews because that, you know, the one, it doesn't get you anywhere. You won't speak to them. It twists your words. So I got remanded. It's nearly a year ago today, truthfully. Oh, my God. So I get remanded. I'm in there for a couple of months. Just my head's, I'm just thinking, oh my God, I'm looking at like 15 odd years more for this. Do you know what I mean?
More than that,
but I knew there was no proof of anything. He turned around and the person I had the altercation with, he said it wasn't Sarah all along. Didn't put a statement in. There was basically not one shred of evidence apart from a phone call that he'd made to his mum, but he'd said, oh, I've been stabbed by my girlfriend. That was it. So yeah, I got remanded. Then after 2 months, they got me in court 4 times, but the signal wouldn't work at Style. It's that bad. So I'm sat on the video link, waiting to just put a plea in. Nothing. So then in the end, they said when it did connect, if you go guilty to a section 20, we'll drop the rest, because that's basically it's self-defense. It's wounding without intent.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. He'd come at me with a knife. I got the knife and I stabbed him in defense. So I was in there 7 months, and then I got let out. He went to court and told him what had happened.
Yeah. See, the thing is, when they start saying, you know, I've always thought this about the police. No, and it's really the CPS do it.
Yeah.
But you know, when they say, oh, well, if you plead guilty to this, we won't press this charge, that charge. You always say to yourself, it's because you haven't got any evidence. Yeah. That's why.
Well, I was going to take it to trial because I knew this, and but literally, it's like the gamble of something like that. If it had gone wrong, and once you've taken it to trial, imagine if that had gone wrong, and they'd be like, the attempted murder's 10 years. Yeah. False imprisonment 8 years. The rest, it's like, I'm not risking that. I'm not prepared to risk it. If I can get a walkout at court, then it's like a bit of a no-brainer. But the crazy thing I've always said is, it's like, I don't want him to get arrested for this, right? But it's like, he goes to court, says that he's attacked me, I've defended myself, and nothing ever came of that, which is mental. It's like, so you want to charge me with all that? Then someone actually says they've done this to someone and nothing happens to them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And to me, that's just like, what?
Oh, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. It's like, look at what happened. This is the thing that shocked a lot of people. No doubt, I can't remember the name now. Remember that woman who was put in prison for sending the tweet during the riots, and she was given... Oh God!
Are you on about Julie Sweeney? Because I was in with her and she lied. No,
not Julie Sweeney. No, the one wasn't she an MP's wife? And she sent out a tweet, very famous. Well, what was shocking in that was that she pled guilty. She must have been advised by her defense.
There's a lot of people into the Southport riots in there. There is, yeah.
But you know what? If she hadn't have pled guilty,
right,
they say she most probably would never have been imprisoned, because other people that refused to plead guilty, the cause wouldn't imprison, because they said it was freedom of speech. But because she pled guilty, she was put inside. So it scares the hell out of you. You say, well, what should you do? Should you turn around and say,
a lot of people plead guilty when they shouldn't?
That's what I mean. It's just you have to have really top-notch advice and go with your gut, because if you plead guilty, you could be putting yourself behind bars when actually the court would be reluctant if you said not guilty. Very reluctant. It's absolutely mad. It is.
So many people in there, literally so many people that pled guilty because, like you said, just to get a lesser sentence.
Yeah.
Or because they've been advised to. Do you know what I mean by Julie Sweeney?
No, never heard of her.
Can you get on Google at the same time, or?
Here we are.
Whilst you're on here.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, I won't say what it says. So don't say what. Oh, yeah, I remember her face. Yeah, I know.
What is it she was in there? She must have been advised to not tell us what she was in for, because she completely lied about what she was in for. She was a nice woman, do you know what I mean? I was cleaning in there on the wing, and I got her a cleaning job and used to sit with her every day and everything. But like I said, she must have been told, don't say what you're in for, because she just came up with fabrication. But 15 months.
Yeah, 15 months, I say. She got 53 as well. See, this they're going to have to
she said she was 63. When I look back, it's like, Julie, why?
53 years old.
Yeah.
So, but, it's just, it's maddening the way it's gone. I mean, I never thought that the way the legal, especially the police, have gone.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember? And well, you won't remember this. I do remember this. And Sharon, Mandy, you'll both remember this in the chat. There was a time, right? Say when, yet the police were always always be swines when they want to be, but they always had the respect of the public, right? You'd always get the public saying, "Oh well, we've got to support our police." Now it's gone completely
it's
away.
completely opposite. The police aren't like how they used to be, are they?
Now, what it is now, and I saw this happening, and the police were complaining about the officers themselves. They were saying we're expected to be psychologists, carers. They said that's a social worker said that's not what we're supposed to be. They're supposed to be law enforcement.
In prison and like mental health. People in there, they need to be in a mental hospital, but there isn't any. It's scary. Some of it was sad. Some of them, it was sad to see. Like 2 people were in there. One of them walked onto a motorway. So obviously, two of the people, they wanted to kill themselves, so they put them in prison for that as a safety to themselves. Yeah, and like, it was sad. Like one of them, Becky, she was called, but she used to think Candyman was in a room, and like she'd be shouting all night, "Candyman, Candyman," and like talking to the walls and all this. And then one of them, oh my God, this one called Claire, I've never seen anything like this. She did not even, she just didn't know where she was or anything. She'd lie on the chairs like backwards, basically, like with her head on the floor, her legs in the air, waving around like this, barking. And it's just like, there shouldn't be here. No. And the officers, that's what I mean. Half of the officers in there, it's like half the officers are all right. Half of them are just idiots, you know what I mean? Yeah. Half and half, but somehow okay, yeah. But they said they haven't got the training.
What they do is and they used to do with the social service used to do this with kids as well, but mental health issues, and the police used to give out back then. They'd say, "Look, we're being used." No, they're holding cells. They were being used for the old people, and they said, "We're not here," and it's cruel to keep someone that's because when you talk about mental distress, we're not talking about a bit confused. We're talking about really very distressed and need medical attention straight away. And because they were in a holding cell, they were considered to be in a safe place, so they take ages getting them sorted. And also the same would happen with kids from the social services. A kid ran away from social services and they went to a police station or got them in the station. They'd leave them there, I'm telling you now, hours and hours, well into the night before they come to collect them, because it was a safe place, according to them. Oh, yeah, it's a good dumping ground, police stations. Now they haven't got as many as them, they can't be doing as much. But yeah, I remember that. You'd see a kid coming in and you'd know this is going to be like 18 hours just with the kids sitting in an interview room. Having to sit there, not a very nice place. It's not a nice place for an adult, never mind a kid. You'd have to watch them, make sure that they were okay. And then the social service would stroll in as if they didn't have a bother in the world. But again, some of them were all right. I must admit, some of the social
that's what it is everywhere, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just that you had the odd nasty one. But you're right. You should stop using police cells as whole place or prisons for people who are mentally ill. It's
for someone, if they want, they literally, it's like, so they want to take their life, so to stop them taking their life, you lock them up.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's not the answer. And like I said, the officers would say to us, we haven't got training for this. Yeah. Some of them said just be horrible, do you know what I mean? But then others, but I saw some of them getting bullied, and that was sad to see. Horrible. Badly bullied off the officers.
That can happen in mental health units as well, bullying.
Oh, yes, in videos.
Yeah.
Same with people's homes.
That's it. We haven't, what it is, and I always say this, right? It's a job that's really a vocation, but it's also a job that people take when they can't get another job anywhere else. And that's the danger in it, because let's face it, Sarah, who wants to be working in a mental health hospital with the trauma that comes with it and the stress that comes with it? who wants to be working in social services with the paperwork and all that?
Yes,
The only people that tend to do it, not the only people, but there are people that go there because they can't get a job anywhere else. And that's the sad thing. But there are some people that do go into this vocation. But I'll tell you something interesting. I knew a woman years ago, and she was training to be a social worker, and she actually stopped doing it. And I said, why have you stopped doing it? And she said, you know what? She said, I just realised it was about, she said, I couldn't. She said, I couldn't put up with the, the politics, the workplace politics. She said, I can't do it. Because you haven't. So she went out of it. She wouldn't even do it. And that was a loss. She was good. She was very, very good, but wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Which is sad. Are you Ashley? Are you Ash? But
how many's in the chat?
There's a few. Oh God. Here we are. We've got 18,000 watching us at the moment. 18,000 people watching us. Do you want me to invite some people on if they want to come on?
Yeah.
Does anyone want to come on, you know? Come on, you slags. Because see, I have me little fag hags, you know. I have me fag hags. Oh yeah, they're all trying to turn me. They're trying to turn me, Sarah.
They like. Leave her alone.
Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Anyway, where is it? Invite guest? It's changed StreamYard now. If anyone wants to come on, and I better know you, or else you're in trouble. You're not getting on if I don't know you.
Yeah. You'll get told. Do one. I can't cuss on it. I'm bad for swearing.
Oh, you can't. No, you can't. That's it. Not on my show. You can't. No.
Is it monetization when you swear now as well? Isn't it something?
Oh, they've eased up on that.
Words, can you?
Yeah, it's not so much. They've eased up a lot on that YouTube. It's certain phrases you can't say, like you can't say. You have to say unalive.
Yes, I was about to say unalive.
Yeah, that's it. But you know what, mate?
Things like that.
Yeah, but that unalive, that made me laugh. Have you seen the film Minecraft, the movie?
I don't think I've heard it. I'm trying to think.
With Jack, is it Jack Black or Joe Black or whatever his name is in it?
Is it a bit old?
It's about it was out earlier this year. It's good. I went to see it, but
I've missed all the films been in there. I need to keep loads of stuff.
There's this. Shut up, Sarah. Right, this pig, right? And she says at one point, I'm going to unalive you. Oh, was it? I'm not trying to unalive you. And I just started laughing. I thought, that's so YouTube that I want to unalive you.
Yeah.
Hiya, PP. So no one's coming on. Do you know what? Look at that. Can't be bothered. No, they're all hiding there now. Mandy's hiding. Sharon's hiding.
You can come on without showing your face, can't you?
They're just miserable. They are miserable. Here we go. What's this? Oh, are you Viking? What's it? Get on and ask her, Mandy. See,
can I see some questions? Anyone's got questions for us?
Yeah. Mandy's asking. Oh, Kelsey's coming on. Kelsey's coming on. That's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, Kelsey.
What's it like? What's it like in a woman's jail? Well, it's full of women.
It's like a bad girls' boarding school, basically.
Are you nice?
Oh, I've got some gossip. Guess who's in there again? Baby P's mum.
Is she? Oh, she wants to.
She's changed the name. She's changed her name, and I know what she's changed her name to.
Oh, don't say it. Whatever you do, don't say it. Don't.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's not by the police. She's changed it.
Yeah, but you best not say it because the could.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, but she was opposite me for ages. We knew there was something weird going on because she was in I was in number 9. She was in number 20 opposite me. Like, because I was classed as high risk, so I was in a single cell. But I preferred that anyway, because then it's like your sweets don't get stolen. You don't have to argue over things like that. Oh, because people getting fights over coffee and sugar and vapes and everything going missing.
And you'd
But
know
yeah,
you'd know her straight away, wouldn't you? Because she's got like that bruise of face, hasn't she?
I was in with her in 2000 when she was seeing Rose West. I was in Long Newton with them then, not on their wings. No, opposite them. Everyone obviously knew him. Rose had come off. She wouldn't. But yeah, she's back in for nasty images of children.
She should never have been let out. And this sits
No, I
this
know.
drives me up the wall, right?
Lusty job.
Do you know when it comes to cases like this, too often it's like the man that is the one that's hammered, but the woman, and it's only because she's a woman she gets a license. Oh well, he made her do it. He influenced her. No, I'm sorry. When it comes to your child, walk out the door.
It's your child,
and she's proved that point what you've just said. But anyway, I'll ask some questions, a couple of questions for you. Kels, and I'll ask yours next, T-Gun. It's overcrowding and understaffing a problem in women's jails.
Yeah, badly. It's full. And you know what lots of the prisoners are, and it's really stupid. Recall prisoners. Like they'll get out on the license. Then they'll miss like a probation appointment and they're back in. So that's what I mean. So they're back in for 14 days. Then they'll miss it again. Then it's 28 days. And this happens. It's like when I was in there, because I got a cleaning job on the wing. So I stayed on there because like style, it's like there's a wing, a tiny wing. And then the rest of it's all houses because it was an orphanage. So it literally is like a boarding school. But yeah, so I'd see, because I stayed on there, I'd see all these people in, out. And they're getting no help. And it's not, and some of them are like, I'm coming, oh, I'll see you tomorrow, Sarah. And they were, because they got released with nowhere to go. It's freezing, it's freezing, horrible out there. They've got nowhere to go, they've got no money. In there, they've got the bed, they've got the telly, they've got the 3 meals a day. It's warm, and to some of them, it's just their life. Truthfully, that's their life, and unfortunately,
that's the way it can work. And T-Gun has asked, "Have you got any basic advice for women going into prison for the first time?" So imagine that you go back to the time, and you're going in first time, and you don't know what the hell to expect. What would you be advice for the first few days when you're in there?
Right, it depends on what sort of person you are. Truthfully, it's like with me. Truthfully, I get on with anyone who's okay with me. I get on fine with them, and like I'm confident. But so I was okay. But it's like truthfully, just go in and just like try and find out if you can what it's like before you go. Definitely find out what you can take with you, like as in clothes and stuff like that, and what you can't. And basically don't start giving people things either, because you can get taken advantage of if you do that. And you've got to stick up for yourself. If someone tries to bully you, you've got to do whatever there's, do you know what I mean? Because if not, you're a target. It's like if you go in, and like some girls would go in, like when you go in, they'll say to you, do you want a sweet pack or do you want vapes, basically?
Yeah.
So, but I've seen girls come in and they've had like vapes or sweet pack or something. Like once this girl just went over to this girl and went, yeah, give me your vapes like that. And she's just passed her them. And it's like, and she started crying. And it's like, if you like that, then you're going to get picked on. And it's like, so you have to, do you know what I mean? Most of them are in there, do you know, most of them are nice, truthfully, do you know what I mean? They just made mistakes. Obviously, there is some, do you know what I mean, nasty in there and that. But yeah. And you've got to try and get on with everyone, because you've got to live with these people. I think on the houses, you've got to share. You got to share rooms, 3 or 4 people. So
See, that's it. That's what I always thought. No, when because you have this horrible vision of no
Yeah.
prisons, but
It's
actually,
nowhere near
the
as
ones
bad as you think, is it?
the
No.
old timers, they'll
Yeah,
know
yeah.
to keep everything at peace and get on with people because, of course, they're
They're the
there all
most
the
chilled
time.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want all
Mm.
the fussing about.
No,
But I'd
they just
imagine
want to
though,
get out.
this is what I'd imagine in a woman's
Mm.
prison when say that a group of women turn nasty on another
Mm.
group of women or a woman. I always say to myself, I bet it's worse than when men do it. Because I've always noticed when women get a vendetta, they go
Yeah,
for it. They go for it. There's no
it
messing
can
about,
be,
is
yeah.
there? And evil with it as well. I've
Yeah, it
noticed that.
can be, yeah. There's
So,
not that many fights in there. There's more arguments and physical fights, truthfully. A lot of
yeah,
people say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this, and then they don't because they just don't. So, yeah.
it's not
But
weird.
sometimes that's what I mean. Sometimes I've had a proper, God, I've had some laughs in there, me, some crazy stuff, and just like,
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what is really bad for that I can't believe. The girlfriends, some people can't be on their own and they just move from relationship to relationship.
yeah,
We call it jail bent because most of them, they're not like that out here. But as soon as they go to prison, they'll get a girlfriend and they'll just move from one to another to another to another. And then they'll split up and then they'll get with someone else and they'll get with someone else and they'll get back together. And it's like swaps and it's like, what? It's
yeah.
really bad for relationships like that. Terrible, yeah. I think
Oh,
the
I can
men
imagine.
keep that hidden, the women don't.
Yeah. Oh, the
Uh,
men would keep that quiet in. It's
that's what
this
I'm
that
going to
I've got.
say.
It's Scott Cheggers. He won't come on. No, Scott Cheggers. It scared me. He's
Yeah.
intimidated by me, isn't he, Kelsey? I was going to say because he's just got out of prison, so it would have been good, the two
Yeah,
of you
yeah.
talking about it, and he doesn't use any
Mm.
curse words when he's on my show. That's because he's got a potty mouth. He's got a bit of a potty mouth, but yeah, he
Right.
has. I mean, he was in there. He was. So that would have been interesting hearing from
Yeah,
Scott.
I know, yeah.
But
Like,
Kelsey's
see,
going to
come
go.
on, not show yourself, can't you? So, it don't matter.
Yeah, Kelsey's going to keep herself quiet now. She's going, I'm not getting involved. I'm not asking her. I'm not getting involved. Get lost, you say. But
So, just, I
yeah,
think I spoke to Kelsey before. Has she been on YouTube for ages?
Kelsey,
Uh,
she's she doesn't actually appear on YouTube. She's
no,
my
but
mod.
in
Yeah,
the right, in the comments. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
she's in the comments. She was following me for a long time. I didn't know until I made her a moderator because I had one moderator and she took off and went flying off. And I won't have more than one moderator because I think if you have
Right.
two, it's just getting difficult.
Yeah, I get what you
And
mean.
so Kelsey was there. So I said, "Oh, Kelsey, do you want to?" And that's when I realized, oh God, she's been following me for ages. But she's a good
Yeah.
mod. She's a very, very
Yeah,
good mod.
yeah,
Oh yeah, since medieval times, she's saying,
yeah.
question: can you get make now? I think I know the answer to this because I interviewed someone that was talking about this. Can you get makeup and hair stuff in prison?
Yeah, you can get Avon. Avon once a
Okay,
month.
I didn't know they were still in business then.
Yeah, do you know what? From the prisons, they must make a fortune. Think about it. Whoever does it for the prisons, like I said, you're allowed to order it once a month, and there's other catalogs you can order from as well. And then
Yeah,
on the Clean Sheet, they've got makeup and hair stuff, but not much. Better to get Avon.
yeah. I mean, I was what's the saying name? Fun enough saying name Sarah Jane. What's the saying name? I can't remember now for some reason. Sarah Jane, trans woman, very, very controversial trans woman. When she said punch TAFEs in the face, she got put back in prison, but she was in prison for a long time. And she started this thing for makeup for trans prisoners. And that's why I thought I'd ask you. But again, they'd be in men's prisons. They wouldn't be in women's prisons. So maybe
In
that
the
would
men's, I can't see it. No, you can. People use sometimes when they haven't got money, they use pencil crayons and dip them in water
yeah.
to do
Oh, yeah.
like eyebrows and all that.
I remember the old days. Well, they used to get. I mean, this is it wasn't that they did it, but it was a thing that the Victorians used to do. Know a candle under a
Yeah.
saucer. Get a candle, put on so the smoke goes under it. And this is what the
No.
Victorians used to do. They used to dampen their eyelashes, then get the soot and put it on their eyelashes. So it makes
All
because
right.
they didn't have
No,
things like mascara and all
you
that
can't
then.
have candles in there now. No.
Oh God, no, you won't be able to have candles. Yeah, Sarah Jane Baker, that's it. Sarah Jane Baker. She
All
was
right.
saying,
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, she was saying she used to collect makeup for them, but then she got
All right.
silly and made silly threats towards
There's a
so
lot of there's a lot of trans people in jail.
yeah, and
Too.
I've heard that. But
Mm.
what's your views on this allowing men who self-identify as women into women's prisons? What's the view? Well, no, I won't ask you your view, Sarah. That's putting you on the
Mhm.
spot. What is the feeling, if you got any feeling in there, about if men who identified as women being allowed to be in the prison service, being in a prison itself?
Ew. I can't see them letting that happen.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Because for the pregnancy rate, that's why.
Yeah.
Imagine that'd be why they'd be like, no, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My friend, what is it? Oh my god, my friend Dylan in there is trans, and when he came in, the officers wouldn't let him out of his cell for 2 days because they weren't sure if he was male or female because he looks that much manly. So
Well,
yeah.
when you've got this is the thing, when you've got a female to male trans person,
Yeah, yeah.
it can be really difficult to know. They're
Oh
so
my god,
convinced that
yeah.
they're really, but usually you can tell. Usually you can tell straight away a male to female. But what gets me is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's different from being male to female, someone that's had the full
Mhm.
reassignment surgery. That's different. But when you've got
Yeah,
someone
yeah, I get what you
that
mean, but
hasn't
yeah.
had
You can't,
anything and they just say, I'm a woman, that's where it gets very, very controversial.
yeah, yeah,
Very
it is.
controversial. And as you say, and they're all suddenly lesbians as well. So it's like, but you're
Yeah,
a
that's a
lesbian with
different jail then.
that's it. You're a lesbian with, I mean, I suppose some of the women would love her in there if the lesbian had a big
Yeah,
donger, you
oh
know?
my god, they do because, like I said, you see them. Sometimes I've seen them going with long hair, and they cut it off and start dressing like lads. But yeah, the boyish ones get oh my god, all the girls after him. It's just like it's
Mm,
mental. It's mental. Like oh. Lots of them, they were like my little nephews that I used to be like, they'd all, like some of my friends from Lancaster was in, and oh my goodness, I'd be like, this is just crazy. They'd be like, pass this note for me to such and such, tell such and such this and that. I'd be like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like a relationship counsellor in here.
Did you say before, I was going to ask you this, did you say you met Rose West or Rose West was there? Did you meet her?
Yeah.
Or what?
2000 and didn't, oh my God, I sat opposite her and didn't know who she was. I went to, Low Newton. I was there 2010, 11. Literally did not know. I knew she was in there, but I didn't know who she was. In there, there's a dining hall. It's like the paedophiles and that and long-termers, they go on, it was F-Wing. I don't know if it still is, but some of them will come off. But like I said, Baby P's one wouldn't, but Rose West would. But she always has to have an officer with her all the time where she goes off and everything. But yeah, I went in the dining hall and I sat down. I've just thought of some old lady. I've sat down with my friend there, and then someone shouted, "What you doing? That's Rose West." And we're just like, just looked at
God.
each other and just picked our plates up and moved to 2 tables down. We were like, oh my God. You know, it was shocking at first. And then I wanted to do art. And they said to me, they went, right, Rose West's in there in the afternoons. They said, so we're just telling you, it's your choice if you want to do mornings or afternoons. And I went, not mornings, I'm not doing it. But I'm not sitting in an art class with her. But I tell you what I did do. I was trying to find her art to sell it. I went into the cupboard looking for it because she's a really good artist. I'll give her that, and cook.
But I
But
heard
yeah, I wanted to see her artwork.
Yeah, I heard
No,
she
reckons she'll do a book and be famous. But
I
she
heard though
makes the
that
officers food.
I heard that she's quite a horrible bitch though, in personality wise. People say she's got a really horrible
Yeah,
personality. It's not
yeah,
like she
she
tries to be nice.
terrorized. No, she terrorized my friend. My friend told me that she she was only, I think she said she was 23 at the time, never been in there before. Rose was obviously a lot older, and she said she didn't have a clue who she was, and but she did say, oh, she'd cook for everyone. She went, and then one day she was like that to me, oh, do you know who I am or something? And she's gone, no, why? And she went, go and ask your mummy who Rosemary West is, and then see if you want to speak to me, apparently, she said.
Yeah, I
Mm,
hate that's what I hate. She has a real
yeah.
attitude. It's not like she's ashamed or scared or anything. She's got
No,
in your face
no, she's
attitude.
not. And she's
Yeah,
had a lot of relationships as well. She's on
yeah. Well, she tried to
with
get on
other
with Myra.
wrongs.
She tried to get on with Myra Hindley, didn't she? Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
All the wrongs go together, yeah.
Kelsey's got a question here. If someone, which I'll be able to answer here, if someone fully transitioned to go to their current gender prison or does it go on birth sex? No, goes on birth sex, Kelsey, especially since
Yeah.
the course decided that, there is a difference. Well, there is a difference between a biological woman and someone who is transitioned. That
Yeah,
you
that's
have to
it,
see them
isn't
as
it? Yeah.
different. So that's the answer to it. The way go with it, but you see, this is the thing which you say where it's all gone awry. When it comes to trans issues, women are never asked. And that's where the kickoff comes. We never used to have this war with trans people and women. Never used to. But women are never asked. And it's like, we're going to come here and we're going to do. Now, it's not trans women are doing it all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the trans supporters, the people that support trans issues and trans women.
yeah.
They're the ones that do all that. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. No, you have to discuss it. Me and Mandy were at an event the other week, weren't we, Mandy? And it was showing a film about this young trans woman who's a footballer, and we were discussing it. And I was talking at one point, and we got onto the subject, about men and trans women, going into women's bathrooms. Now, in my mind, if a trans woman has had all the surgery and below as well, I can't see a problem. But if they haven't,
if they haven't, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you've got to be very, very careful with that.
Yeah.
Because, but women aren't given the right to say, or they were shouting down whenever they said, "I don't like this." But it's them that are affected by this more than anyone else.
Yeah.
And so that
I think there should be neutral toilets. I think to solve all this,
there should be what? Sorry.
Neutral toilets that if they can just go into,
like
so then there's no male, no female, just whatever. Then they don't feel excluded or named badly or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, there's Baby. Do you want to come on, Baby? Because Mandy's being a bitch and won't come on yet. She's being snoozy. I mean, I hate to say it. I'm thinking, oh no, I'm too good for this show. I'm too good. That's really above herself. She is. Anyway, do you want to come on, Baby? Just let me tell them to put the link out there. Oh, there's Sharon again. Are you Sharon, darling? But so that's a says subject, I say, that hopefully will sort itself out. But I'm all right, thanks. Go on, sod you, go on, sod you. Not good enough for you, aren't we? France has unisex. Oh yeah, well, we always had, don't they? Gay clubs, they always had unisex toilets. You'd have your male and female, then you'd have your unisex. Now, I never went into the unisex ones.
Yeah,
because they used to stink.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible. And you'd see, you go in there, then you'd see women standing in there, but they were always, the butch women.
Yeah.
They used to frighten the hell out of me because I wouldn't know. Some of them, I'd say, is that actually a man or is it a woman?
That's what it's like in jail. You actually think that the men, it's crazy. You really do. It's like it plays head games.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
It's so convincing.
I don't know how to survive. Oh God, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to tempt it what I'd do if I was put inside. God knows what I'd do. Oh well, someone as pretty as me. Can you imagine someone as pretty as me
I
saying
have
to
them
me,
all round,
what? I wouldn't be able to walk for a few months when I got out. I know that for sure. Oh yeah,
um,
Kelsey. It's not just, but what it was, Kelsey. It wasn't just because usually you find the majority gay, especially gay men, are very, very clean. But for some reason, you'd go in the gay clubs, you'd go into the male toilets, they'd be all right. I never used to go into the female toilets, never did. And so I don't know what they were like, but you go into the unisex ones and oh God, they'd
stink.
stink.
Oh,
Absolutely
no.
horrible. It'd be
There's
disgusting.
nothing worse than that stink that you mean as well. Like, no, dirty, horrible.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Oh no, some
Yeah.
men's toilets can.
Oh.
See, men can't aim straight. That's it. But it's not even the aim. What it is, I'm getting a bit crude here. But another thing that men do, because men get accused, especially if it's only a toilet pan, of not being able
Yeah,
to aim straight.
right.
It's not that. What can happen? The stream of water can suddenly go in two directions like that,
Oh,
and you're not waiting. Yeah, can't it,
I wish
baby?
it would be easy,
Hey, baby,
easy for a man to wait.
that's it. Baby will confirm that you can suddenly be having a pee, and it doesn't always go in one stream. It can suddenly separate into two like that, and that's when you pee on the ground.
That's mental, isn't it? I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then it can knit itself together in a pretty pattern, like a little ribbon going round. Yeah. Oh, good God! But anyway, you're out now. How long have you been out for now? It's been all that long, has it?
Many basically, quite a bit now.
Oh, have you? I thought you only got out a few.
No,
Oh God.
no, it's basically been. It was the 22nd of October last year, so nearly a year since it happened. In there,
Yeah.
7 months on my manager.
Yeah.
It goes so quick this time. It's scary. Like it's nearly Christmas. I'm like, oh my God, not Christmas already.
I know, God. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
All the
That's
Christmas
it.
stuff's out.
This is, I had all plans. I'm going to do this at the beginning of the
Mm.
year, and suddenly I'm looking around. Thought, wait a minute, it's the end of the year already, and I've done absolutely none of it.
Do you
None
know
of
what
it.
shocked me when I got out? The price of everything is. It's like it was bad before I went in, but it's got the. You can't shop. It's like what the hell? A tenner goes nowhere, does it?
Yeah, I don't know how people. I'm thank God I gave up smoking years ago.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I
Wow.
don't know how people can smoke. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It's
It's just like
scandalous how
how
much
can we
everything
afford it?
costs.
Because
What did I get? The munchies. Wait on. These Nutella things. Look, I like my chocolate. I got them. They were £4.50.
yeah.
They're only small. And 4 little cakes like that, £4.50.
Oh yeah, they are. You do get ripped off. Well, we've always been like that, Britain, in a way. Rip off. We've always been more expensive, other than Southern Ireland. Good God, if you think it's bad here, Southern
Mm.
Ireland is so pricey, so pricey. The houses are cheap. Well, they used to
Yeah,
be when I was a kid.
everything.
There,
The
houses were
rent, the
always,
shipping. Mm.
but the food,
Yeah,
especially chocolate and like that, was so expensive. The roads way more. So people there just used to struggle to get by on it. But the
yeah.
house, if I remember, the housing was quite reasonable. But now looking at
Housing
it,
now is shocking. Mm.
it's like trying to get a hotel. It's you're like, oh my God, I could go abroad.
Yeah,
To the hotel.
130, £200 for one night, if not more. Yeah,
It's terrible. But when I
madness.
think of it, say right, my mama, she came from Southern Ireland, beautiful fishing village, and
Mm.
the bungalow she grew up in was more or less only a few doors away from
Mm.
the seafront. Now, that house, if it was in the UK, would have been worth easily over $1 million, easily, because of
Right.
where it is, because of what it looks like, beautiful picture card the bungalow it was.
Mm.
And yet over there, I'm sure it wasn't all that much over there. So you think, oh, I'm getting a bargain with the house, but
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you've got to buy food and stuff, and that's when you
yeah,
realize, whoa, it's
yeah.
gone through the roof, absolutely. And beer and ale and all that how they can afford to get a drinking problem there, I don't know, because it's very, very expensive. Very expensive.
Anything, yeah. It is. Oh my God, I went to the pub, a double vodka, £7.80. Like, no, that's just like, what?
Yeah.
A pint apparently is over a £5 now as well. It's insane, but you
Well, I don't drink either. I just don't bother
hardly drink, but if I do, I only like vodka, and that's really expensive to go out with.
See, it's not that I don't drink because, I'm a prude about it, because I used to have to drink when I was younger. It's just what it is. I have a big payback. I'm like my papa. My papa couldn't drink much, or else he'd get a payback and it would last all day the next day.
Yes.
And I'm like that. I'll be back and so it's like, it's not weird. It's not weird. And then one day, all that I had was 2 tiny little Bex Beers, and I thought, I've got to stop this. And just drank them. And next thing, all that I can remember is feeling awful, my head banging. And I woke up in hospital. And I told them, they wouldn't believe me at first, that I just had 2 little Bex Beers. And they're not strong, those things. And so they just said to me, look, you have to be careful. They said, you might be developing an allergy, and they said it could turn into anaphylactic shock. So I just cut it all out. But they said, because it's like wine. I could never, ever say to touch wine. Even the smell of it would give me a migraine. If I'm sitting by someone drinking wine, I have to be careful, because if I get the smell too much, I'll get a bad migraine.
That's
and I can't. So I must have an allergy there. So I thought, right, give it right up. And I've never missed it.
Yeah.
Because this, when I go out with people, again, Mandy all the time, she'll confirm this. People think I'm being a stingy ass because I won't drink when I'm out. I just won't. I'll sit there and talk, but I won't drink. But that's why I don't drink, because I don't want to take the risk that I might take something and take a bad allergy. I might be fine. But I'm not.
It's not worth it. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mandy's saying yes. So let's look in the comments. Let's see. I've seen more. So do you hang around? Oh, hey, baby. Oh no, I was going to say something funny then, but you might get. I've seen more disabled sites in public toilets to pub toilets. So I tell you now, baby, right? Oh God, you've lived the life, haven't you? You've lived
say what?
I was going to say to baby, pissy that you're not on here, baby, because we're going to say it's about Kung Fu Kev. Oh, you haven't? Have you heard about Kung Fu Kev? You won't have heard of him, have you? Well, baby was saying for ages there was something about him. As Nancy, there was something about him.
They're all on YouTube, aren't they, these weirdos? Like,
And I never I wouldn't sort of get involved in it, because I thought, well, I don't know. I don't watch. Kev gets on my nerves. He's a bit of an idiot. Anyway, someone else, wasn't it, baby? If you put the name in here, I can't remember the name. Set him up, pretended to be a young girl, and set him up, and he fell for it.
Bundy messaged me, did he?
So they were supposed to meet somewhere, and Kev went, and so he's vanished off. He's still got his account, but he vanished off YouTube. But what used to get me, Sarah, that's nothing got me.
Yeah.
Was Bibby used to take the pee out of him, laugh at him and jeer him, because he wasn't an idiot the way he went on. And he was complaining, threatening. He was trying to get the police on Bibby and everything, because he was, bullying him online and all this. And then he suddenly realized that the only way he could get clicks was when he was acting like an idiot. So he actually started doing flag Bibby off for that, when that's what was getting him the views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I haven't kept up with them. Half of them anymore.
Oh, it's actually gone strange, because we had that. Don't know whether you noticed that. No, they call it the dark side of YouTube. We had that development, which actually people
the dirty section of YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, the dark side.
You mean G and all them?
Oh, gee, don't even mention that.
God.
Oh, God.
I'm still shadow banned because of that prank. He still terrorizes me in a fake name. I got onto what account he's got. He's scouts it off his.
That's what we didn't talk about. People have forgotten that. Talk about this thing with Darren G, because he was at you like mad, wasn't
In fake accounts, yeah.
he? Yeah, yeah.
He does it still. He got my YouTube shut down, didn't he? Reported me. And that's what I mean. This channel now, I can never get past so many subs and all that since I've been on this channel. Constantly get reported. It's just like pathetic. He's that South Sit Off. That is his channel. I know for a fact it is. I know for a fact it's his channel.
But he's
I don't watch his videos anymore, but I can't believe people fall for him, and like, how dumb are you? I've got a video of him on my channel waving a knife around, going F the message and all this, and it's like, there is no message.
Oh, that's it. I mean, he did it.
You know the one?
Well, he did it when he was meeting up with Sean Atwood. He was
I know.
Pulled this big knife out. It was like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be against knife crime. But he's just an idiot. I haven't watched him for absolutely ages.
I haven't, but he's still about. I've seen clips, yeah.
Oh yeah, people still watch him, but they've
still falling for it. I've got a video of him on my channel where he's talking to minors, and people are still defend him. And it's like, how much more do you want to see?
I think what it is, I don't know what it is, Sarah, but I've noticed this before in the past. For some reason, people need heroes. I don't know why they need heroes.
I get what you mean,
and
but it's like, how can you not see? How can you not see through that? Are you so stupid? They like the drama. I don't know.
They just love to have a hero, and it's like, especially, and no matter what, it's like, oh, here's this bad boy who's made good. Oh, you're my hero. I always looked down on people who needed
I get what you mean,
heroes as something to be dismissed.
What's he done for anyone?
You don't need a hero. You don't need anything like that. Be your own hero. Someone said that, didn't they, in a song? Be your own hero. Stop looking for other people. And that's the truth. Be your own hero. Stop
it's like,
oh, who's
I've seen all that madness with Sam Walker. He got attacked and everything, hasn't he?
Sam Walker?
That's crazy. Nearly killed once, wasn't he?
Well, that's it. If you go into that life, that's it. You just have to put up with it. And that's the other thing, though, when people go on, I've often said this, because I have this discussion now and again. When I hear them going on gangsters, I'm sorry, right? I have an Italian background on one side of my family. I know about Italian gangsters, know about American gangsters. So I know what they're like. What we have in England, while calling themselves gangsters, are not gangsters. A gangster wouldn't
they won't survive in these countries. You're right. No,
they'd be considered, what they'd be is they'd be the idiot that would go out and do the work for the gangsters and be the fall guy for the gangsters if it was found out. That's what they'd be, expendable. But
not with Sam, truthfully. I get on with Sam. I've never had an issue with Sam. He's one on YouTube. He's one of the only ones that's been all right about. Funnily enough, Sam was one of them to me. He said, "Oh, if you want to share my video, I'll share him." He said, "I want, what is it? Copyright you on like G and all that." So he's always been all right like that. But
he hates G, doesn't he? But Sam Walker.
They do. You're right.
Oh, you should hear what Sam Walker was saying about me.
Oh, right. I don't know.
It was horrible. He say, "Oh yeah, I was what was it, a free Canadian? I'm not even human, and all this business, that thing, and all this, that, and the other." So, well, at least he has a good opinion of me, doesn't he? So that's like, oh yeah, freak alien, not human. That thing is not human. So good God. But
was it him or was it a fake account? Because there's a lot of fake accounts.
No, it was him. It was definitely him. It was on because he said it in private. I got sent the message. He said,
"Right, I get you."
But oh my God! So you just said, has Sarah got a Oh yeah, you've got a YouTube channel, haven't you, Sarah?
Yeah, Sezz-Bo, I've got two because I've got this one and then I've got one that I just set up as a backup, but I don't think there's hardly anyone on that.
Yeah, we'll find out. Come on, Kel.
This one is just Sezz-Bo, yeah.
Yeah.
My main one. But people subscribe and get unsubscribed and games.
As your channel got 690 subs.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, okay, it won't go past that. My last channel that's what G did. I got right up to nearly 1,000. So, and then he puts the strikes in so I don't get monetized. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's this fella saying? Anyway, but expecting to find, there's got to be Donna. They will be let the most heinous stuff aside, but call people pathetic stuff. But do you know when you read that on its own, it took on another meaning? But I see what you mean now, baby. It took on a completely other meaning. But I get what you mean. But yet, this is exciting. This talk, and I say, I never thought we'd get, because I kept on saying every so often, didn't I? Shall we do? And we never got around to it, did we? And I thought this is going to happen, and it needed to happen so much because the very first person.
What plans have you got for the rest of the night? Anything or?
What was that? Sorry.
What plans have you got for the rest of the night now?
Oh God, not much. I'll most probably go downstairs, watch a bit of television, and then I'll read my book. I'm reading another book.
And what are you reading?
Gorgeous George. I'm fascinated by Gorgeous George. Well, he was what he was. He was. People who know me know I've got an obsession with him. He was a wrestler in the 30s and 40s. He's seen in America a saving wrestling. It was going to oblivion. It was just fading out, nothing happening. And the idea he had was he was going to be flamboyant. Dress were always dowdy, in the shorts and all that. So he started dressing up elaborate. It was actually his wife's idea. She said, "You've got to do something to get the money in." Well, but when you see him now, well, when they saw him then, they thought, when you think of the time he did it, you're talking about he was effeminate in his clothes. He'd come on with a big gown on. He'd get into the ring. He'd come on, big ceremony it would be. They'd have to spray the ring with perfume. Chanel number 10. He used to call Chanel number 10 because Chanel number 5 wasn't good enough for him. They'd have to throw rose petals in front of his feet as he was walking along, and he'd have an elaborate satin gown on that would look like a big ball gown. The crowds would be screaming. They hated him. But yeah, as he said, he got thousands. He could fill an arena with 20,000 people, no problem. And so then what happened was television was invented. And they've always said, who made who famous? Was it Gorgeous George made television famous? Or was it the other way around? Because all that they were showing faced on American television was Gorgeous George fights. But he was a fascinating man. And he was the one. Muhammad Ali said that he would never have been as famous as he was, only that he met Gorgeous George, because he went to see a Gorgeous George fight, and he said he used to get his hair out the 40s, this and 40s, peroxide blonde, and he'd get it waved like a woman's hair. So he was a brilliant boxer. He could
have to look into it.
Not boxer, wrestler. So then what happened was, maybe I'm now talking about him. Then what happened was Muhammad Ali, when he was came met him, and he said, "I just saw him." He said he came in with this pomp and all this, going to the ring and and he said he was shouting in the ring, "You peasants, I'm the greatest here. I've got to win this fight. If I don't win this fight, I'll cut my beautiful hair off." And he'd do all this elaborate stuff, and all this. So anyway, Cassius Clay thought, that's what you've got to do. So he took on this, "I'm the greatest." And he said, that's what made me famous. He said, actually, meeting Gorgeous George. And another one was Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown said, because no way he was a lad with Bobby Brown, but not a feminist. But for
Yeah,
his
yeah,
day, what Bobby Brown was doing was considered very a lapse in feminism.
yeah.
But
Oh,
if you think that Bobby Brown was a feminist, my God, Gorgeous George was much, much more a
yeah, I'm
feminist.
gonna look into him when I
Yeah,
get
he
off
was
here.
straight as anything. There was nothing
Yeah,
gay about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And he said, which is true, he said, Liberace, he said, that Liberace, he said, stole my act, even the candelabra. He said he stole everything I did. So, I absolutely love him, absolutely love him. And I've always said, if I ever had the chance, I'd put on a stage show about him, about his
Yeah,
life. Oh,
yeah,
totally
yeah.
fascinated. So that's what I'll
Oh,
be doing. I'll be reading my book about him. Watching a bit of television because I'll wind up in a minute now because it's getting
yeah,
to an
yeah. No,
hour.
I'm not. I'm gonna see what's on. I've just got Netflix. I'm gonna check the Ed Gein thing out. Everyone's on about. I am.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
I've heard about that. I'd say,
yeah.
oh, he was a strange
It's
man.
crazy,
Him,
that
very
guy. Yeah.
strange
Well, he
man.
was crazy, but
See, I haven't got Netflix, but I'll have to watch a few of them because they've got. I always wanted to watch that American History, that one. You know, the American Horror Show, or is
yeah,
it something?
American Horror Story. Is that
Oh
it?
yeah, I wonder
Yeah,
what.
I
Yeah,
might watch that later. Then, yeah, yeah. I know what
yeah,
you
I'm
mean. Yeah.
definitely going to try and
Mm,
watch that. But to
yeah.
everyone in the chat, thank you,
Yeah. Thank
Kelsey Darling,
you.
for being my mod. I used to be able to put a little jingle on, no, from Kelsey to thank her.
Yeah.
And used to be able to put all lots of jingles on, but now because StreamYard want the Wonga, they won't let you do it now
Yeah.
unless you pay. Looks
Oh,
like they've
right.
done.
Typical.
They can go
Hmm.
and sod off now. So anyway, Sarah, you'll have to come on again,
I
and
know
we'll have
you
another
will.
chat.
We
And
need people to come on and get have questions for us as
well,
well,
this
don't
is it.
we?
I'm going to get the bitches on because
Yeah,
Mandy's most
put
probably
the
taking
pictures
a
in,
huff.
yeah.
I'd say it's taking if I'd say that Shan's taking a huff because what I did is I
Right.
did do no more lives because but it wasn't aimed at them. It wasn't aimed at
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
But these are
yeah.
temperamental bitches. They are. Oh, good God! I'm telling now, wasting drag queens in a bleeding green room. They are fighting over a lipstick when they get going. But
Oh,
anyway,
fucking-
I'll say goodnight to you and I'll let you know when there's the next live, Sarah, and we'll get you on with more people so we can have a good old chin wag.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Bibi's going to come
Thank
on as
you.
well. Okay,
Okay.
darling. So good
Right.
night
Bye,
now.
everyone. Thanks a lot, Anne.
Night,
Okay.
night. Bye bye
All
now.
right.
Bye.
Bye. See you all later. Bye.